Hello. Hi, I am Patricia McNeely. I myself am a human angel. This video is about talking to you about you are human and you are an angel. You have angelic origins. Now, some of you may know this. Some of you, this may be new for you, but particularly if you have felt communication with angels, you have felt watched over by angels, you've had angelic guides present themselves, there are reasons for this. And we're coming into some energy that is actually going to be the start of a grand adventure for you. This is a journey that will involve expanding the mental, the emotional, your heart energy, your chakras, and your connections to your origins. Sometimes people have had lengthy and laborious processes that they've gone through. And in some ways, this might be the ending of that for you, and yet it's a new beginning. I am part of the Angel Crew guide to the new earth. The new earth is the gateway to a level where you do use your angelic body. When I do readings for people, there's quite a few things that I'm able to read for them. And this will include what your angelic and cosmic origins are. What is your lineage? Sometimes finding out about that and the qualities of the angelic that you are. I have tutorials on this. I have classes that I teach. I get information on your angel guides and the levels that you're being guided to in a reading. I also know how your angel body or your angel etheric body, your brand new angelic light body, connects to higher love. Now, some of you feel this when you feel in connection with other angels, but there are other human angels here. The human side is starting to sort of feel a bit limited. And for a lot of you, that's happened for years. You don't feel like you're from here. You feel like you're from someplace, but you're not sure what that is. You resonate with things that have to do with angels, guides, other levels. You might just have a sense of it or vague memories. And yet it all belongs to you and it is a part of you and it will increase, and I'm here to help with that. I'm here to help you on this brand new part of your adventure, which is bringing the spirit into the material, and the material having an influence through the spirit world, through your angelic side, and positive influence, positive changes in your life, the ways to do things. I also read you and your connection to your etheric body for empathic or highly sensitive releases. How many people have felt or described themselves as saying you're an empath? Well, these are qualities of an angelic, qualities of an angelic human that might have been here at a lower density or a lower vibration or born into a family that doesn't seem to make sense for you. And yet, the inherent parts of you are trying to blossom out. I help you with that. You might describe yourself as a highly sensitive person, where you know yourself to have senses that are heightened or things that are open. It can be beyond what we call the sixth sense. It can be beyond what we call telepathy. And sometimes it gets a bit unwelcome. It gets uncomfortable, painful. I know how to help you shift that so you don't feel so highly sensitive to where it bothers you, where it doesn't grate on you, your nerves, or feel like sandpaper on your angelic etheric body. Now, some of you may or may not be aware that the parts of you that are subtle, will start to come into play, and you'll feel yourself more, and you may feel other things opening, and you may not know what to do, because there will be times of it feeling very new, very raw. You might find that there's parts of your body that begin purging things out. That is where I come in, and that is where I am prepared to help you. So even though I do readings, I also do body work. I am able to feel the body. I have gifts. I feel not only with my hands, but I can feel from the higher, and it works through me. I have tools, and I have ways to open and ways to help you release and get things transmuted. When it comes to love, this is a subject that is very near and dear to people, but sometimes it is felt elusive. Sometimes you're only able to feel it at certain times or in certain levels. And you're saying to yourself, why can't it be that way all the time? Why is it only when I'm doing this or that? Why is it only with certain beings? Why do I feel protected? There's a reason that you've been very protected. It's because you are very dearly loved, and you are here to increase your capacity for love, and you're here to divest yourself of the things that haven't loved you back. You're also getting ready to have new relationships with things around you. And some of those relationships include homes that you haven't been able to see in a really long time, some of your cosmic origins, some of the other angelics. There are many types of angelics, and they're spoken of in ancient texts. You can look at ancient texts and see that there have been angels spoken of in many, many cultures. And yet, how much is really known, and how much do people know of themselves? And what would you like to know? Would you like to know what those origins are, and what does it mean, and what are the qualities? That is information that I have. The angel that you are longs to be wild and free like nature as you once were, and things are a bit restrictive. So I also do teach classes on how to elevate your light body, because some of what has shown up in the astral plane in certain dimensional levels, it's full of thought forms, it's full of some pollution. It's just pollution from people's mind, but it can get alarming, it can affect you, and it can feel as though it might be a psychic attack. We want to remove that, because we want to take away anything that might be holding you, and to help you untether from this and break free, be as wild and free as nature as you are. Not wild, just wild like dolphins are, wild like cats are, a bird. You can look to nature and you can see some of the examples of other angelic consciousnesses. Some of you might be aware that there are angelic consciousnesses held from certain dimensional levels. And if you're in tune with this yourself, you're at the beginning of a new cycle of a great journey that is going to also include the material connection, not just your spiritual, but the etheric. The etheric. Depending upon how you perceive things, you might have perceptions that are beyond other people's. You may feel things behind. This is also another part of you, and you're able to balance, or you might feel that things have to come into a deeper balance for you. That's also a part of what you might be going through. You might feel like the odd man out, or like you're here from the island of misfit toys, like in a very old child story that I used to watch. You're not. You're unique. Everyone is unique. That's the other thing about angels, is that you are usually the best of the best and you are still unique. You have a unique vibration to you. So if you'd like to find out more, you can reach out to me at Twin Flame Reconnection or Twin Flame Reconnection at Gmail. And I'm located in the Chicago area. I am having a body class for the Light Body on June 16th. Live class June 16th. It is from 9 to 3. It's in a suburb of Chicago called Schiller Park. And I will have that information. You can email me, and the links are down below also at Gmail. Now, if you're aware that you've been watched over, that there's a lot of history, there's other levels, this is fabulous because you're absolutely right. If you've been aware that there are people that have special connections, be aware that you do too. And it's not just for certain people. That is why I teach what I teach, because this is getting ready to enter into your daily life where who you are as the human and the angel is actually a part of you, but the emphasis on angel. And maybe you've had people say that to you. They've said, oh, you're so sweet, you're such an angel. And yet you felt absolutely they're saying something that is very true. So if you would like to know more, reach out to me, have a reading that encompasses several things, not just this. And I do also get intuitive information having to do with health and help you with releasing pains and discomfort and easing up. If you find that you get affected very much by moon energy, cosmic energy, solar flares, things like that, that's what I'm here to help with, because my forte is about your angel body. So it does go beyond a reading, but it does start with that. And you can consider joining my live class here in Chicago. If you're in the Chicago area, I'd love to have you. The information will be down below in the links below or on my website. So thanks so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope that you look forward to hearing more about this from me, and let me know if you have some questions about this. Thank you, and do enjoy your week. Bye.